Here at Flahive versus crosstown rival Norwood. You guys put up a 50 spot on the night we were celebrating the 50-year anniversary of the 1975 grad team. So very convenient of you guys, and some big-time games by these guys, and we're going to talk a little bit about it, starting with our guy over here, Narawut Kamolratanapiboon. Done some practice. That came off with the tongue pretty good. Huh? But my man, you have been running hard the last few weeks, and I said the one thing that I am looking to see from the running backs is a run where they break away. Yeah. And that happened by both you guys tonight. So Senjik had a good one for a touchdown. It was a 29-yard touchdown. You rifled off a 75-yard run and brought it down to the 2. And, Coach, shout out you, keeping it back out there. I saw him catching his breath a little bit, but still had enough in the tank to be able to put that one in. How did that feel? You know, it's just a culmination of all those hard runs, but then to have something like that and then also to get the touchdown, got to feel pretty good.
I mean, I was my first varsity touchdown, so it feels great. I mean, especially being out all season, I've been waiting to feel like this. And let me just give a shout out to Brendan Sendrick over there. He's over there, but this is my first year playing running back. Never played a snap of running back ever in my life before, and he's really helped me like get to where I am and build up my skills to be able to do something like that. So I want to give a shout out to Sendrick.
Huge little running back family. And it was a great article in the most recent Westwood Living done by Talia Reese, and she was talking about, you know, tough year last year for you. Yeah. And you remained positive, optimistic. You're healthy this year. Yeah. What does this year mean to you to be able to not only be a leader but to contribute it and show by example wearing those shoulder pads?
Oh, this year means so much. I mean, every day I'm kind of like counting down until like the last day. I just don't want the last day to come. Like I can't believe we're already like basically over halfway through the season. That's absolutely insane to me. I don't want it to end at all. You know what I mean? But it feels amazing to be back, to be on the field, to be a part of the big moments with all my teammates.
How much does this one mean to you? You know, last year was a tough loss on the road, but to do it at home, very special crowd here. To do it in the fashion that you guys did it, this one had to feel pretty good.
This one felt amazing. I mean, Norwood said they were tougher than us, but I'll let the score speak for itself. 50-7. We'll see who's tougher now.
Well, great game, not only just on offense, but great defensive effort by Narawut. And Charlie Jessup, we said this man was all world, and it was only 8 minutes into the game. So I'm going to try and rifle off what I can remember and recall off my head. But 4th down conversion on a touchdown pass. I'm going to ballsy move by Coach over here. And then Bertone, nice on the kickoffs, doing the little punch kicks in open territory. You were able to recover that. Did it again. Another touchdown reception. Then, if that wasn't enough, a man gets an interception and then an interception return for a touchdown. I saw when you had it, you were running through traffic, and then you turned those jets on. Did that kind of remind you of, like, you know, the 4x4 when you had the baton in your hand and
I've been thinking about that, getting a pick. I know I'm fast enough, faster than everyone. I can reverse the field, like, because everyone's flowing this way. Yeah.
It's a state champ right here, folks. And you had been out the last couple of weeks, and very difficult to watch, your teammates and not be able to go out there and have an impact. Yeah. Got to feel pretty good being out here and not only just being able to have an impact, but have the impact that you had in today's game.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how excited I was to play, being out 2 weeks. And I feel like I only get 3 home games. This was one of the 3 because I was out for so long. So I really had to make the most of it. And I mean, I wasn't surprised after that first quarter because I knew it was going to happen. I was ready to play.
And how about the throws by Ty? So on that 4th down touchdown, love the pump fake, Coach. I think you froze the corner out there. But what a beautiful area to allow you and only you to catch that one. Yeah. You know, talk about some of those throws, the placements, to really air it out there for you guys.
Yeah, shout out Ty. He's like pretty much my best friend. We've been playing catch together for so long. I knew he was going to put it in that spot, and he told me my birthday gift, perfect ball right here in the end zone, and he did it.
And the common theme we were saying on the call was, folks, if you sponsor the Westwood Media Center games, your kid is going to be a stud athlete in the game. So shout out to Annie Alcock Jessup, partner of the program, and what a night. This is going to be one I'm sure the family is going to remember for a time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had one of my cousins came to watch. A few of my brothers, so I just love it. It means a lot.
Unbelievable. What a heck of a game, and I can't wait to see the write-up. Tom Leighton's going to write it up because he was the one taking all the stats down, but incredible game for senior captain Charlie Jessup and Head Coach Brad Pindel. 50-7. How does this one feel from a coaching perspective after a couple tough ones, the last couple weeks, but to have a big bounce back in a crucial time when, we're getting closer towards the power rankings and playoff seedings and things like that?
It was a huge game for us. We haven't been clicking on all cylinders offensively or defensively the last few weeks. So, we had a like a heart to heart with the team, and we're like, we need to play better, and we were locked in all week. I mean, we haven't had a better week of practice all year long, so they're locked in right now. And it showed in the first 6 minutes of the game. When you prepare, it shows what happens on Friday nights.
It was interesting. Defense didn't really get on the field for I think halfway through the first quarter. You don't see that often, where it's touchdown, fumble recovery, touchdown, fumble recovery. But they played pretty good too. Who are some of the guys that stuck out that kept it a low-scoring game on that front?
Well, you got to give a shout out to Burt's. Those kicks were perfect, and when you have speed and you have kids who, again, had a great week of practice and were focused about the game, you're going to create turnovers. And special teams is a huge part of the game. Obviously last week it hurt us. This week it helped us. So you got to make sure you're focused on special teams, and it's going to carry over into Friday nights.
One thing, I do a little film study, and obviously being at the games and love the game just like anyone else. The emergency of Corrigan on defense. He is becoming a very special player, and unfortunately banged up today. Kind of reminds me of Whetstone out there. Not afraid to get downhill. He's making tackles behind the line of scrimmage. He's reading the guards very well and anticipatory. Talk a little bit about him and how he's gotten better each game, and how impactful has he been, on the defensive side of the ball.
He's the heart of the defense. I'm not, that's for sure. And, he sets the tone. Last year we had Drew Donegan, who was the tone setter. This year it's Jack. And, Jack learned a lot from Drew on just how important setting a physicality tone is for a defense. And he does that for us. He's really, every week he's getting better and better at reading his keys and flowing to the ball and running through tackles. And, going into the year, we had high expectations, and we still are pushing those, and we expect him to get better and better every week. And he locks in at practice, and like you said, every week he comes out and he shows that he's ready to play.
And want to give a quick shout out to Mama Pindell, who we were talking about the milestone moment. So Ty, incredible accomplishment, 458 yards, breaking the single game record. Mom Pindell, a great athlete herself, and also a cheerleader, great cheerleader. But she was also a great cheerleader for Dedham, prom queen, from what I understand. And guess who's up next on the schedule? It's Dedham High.
It is Dedham High.
So, is there going to be any kind of bet, family bet, or is she all Wolverines when it comes to next week?
She's going to root for her little boy right there. No, she bleeds green now. I've converted her. So no, Dedham's a physical team. We got our hands full next week. So we got to take care of business this week. We got to come in, be focused, and have a great week of practice.
Shout out Beth. Behind every strong coach and every stud quarterback is an amazing mom, an amazing wife, and a prom queen too.
A prom queen.
Well, coach, guys, unbelievable. Enjoy this one. Thank you for the time, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Absolutely.